There's nothing but Martin people in here. What do y'all want to talk about? It's a little cooler today. You know? Thought we were getting the spring. I told them before the game that it's going to be about who wants it more. That's what it basically is this time of year. Unless something happens where a team can just overpower you or something like that. And I thought early on that Austin Peay kind of. I think what we did, these guys must have had a meeting after I left and said, hey, what we're going to do is we're going to miss a bunch of shots early and get down like it was at Austin Peay, and then we're going to lull them into a false sense of security, and then we're going to start playing. Because I think we got down 8-2 and we're missing layups, and I thought we were having a repeat of the game we played them up there, except our effort was a lot better. They were having trouble scoring and rebounding. And then, right before the half, making that bucket, I think helped. And then the second half, I don't know who our team was, because we looked like a team that can execute. We were defending, and we hadn't done that all year. I'm not being mean, but 43 points. I mean, when's the last time we held somebody to 43 points? And a lot of it was from this one right here, Janika Garden. Banks is a player here in the conference. She's the toughest player to defend. And I thought Janika and Kendall and Amani did a great job on her. And I thought after this one woke up, I'd like to know how many offensive rebounds they ended up with in the second half, because this one woke up and helped us a lot. So played ourselves into another game, and we'll see what we do.
You guys were 2 of 19 from three-point range. Talk about this team's ability to be able to score in the paint when obviously none of your shots were falling, especially early.
Well, I'll say this: if we had been up here any year in the past, our past 7 teams had been up here and gone 2 for 19, we would have been going home. The thing that this team is, and I've told them this: this is the most balanced team we've ever brought to the tournament. And when they were guarding the way they were guarding, it told me that we were going to have to get baskets going to the rim, and we were going to have to get baskets in the paint, and we just got to finish one-on-one plays. And when our kids finally kind of figured out that was the world, I mean, they did great. And Ashton didn't want us to get embarrassed and not only just make 1 3, so she made one there to help us out there at the end, make it look better. But it was our kids deciding to finish plays and knowing that they weren't going to. We play side to side too much and drive, hoping to throw it to somebody. And when we finally got in our mind that we were going to go to the rim, I think the game kind of opened up, and we didn't have to make threes to be successful.
Janika, can you kind of talk about your game today and how your team wasn't making the outside shot, so you had to kind of take it to yourself and score inside against the decent players here?
Speaking of that one.
I know that my team counts on me a lot, and we're bonding more, and I know that they need for me to do the things that I do inside, and so I just put it upon myself to make myself, I know that I have to do it, so I do it for my team. And her being the what is she, the
Player of the year.
The player of the year, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't make me feel scared to play against people that are named something, because I've been the player of the year before. It's just a title to me. I mean, she's just a normal player in my book, so I just took it at her and played the way that I was supposed to.
Thank God she thought like that.
Ashton, just kind of talk about, you guys won the Battle of the Board, something you guys probably didn't expect to do.
We won the board?
Yeah. You had 7 boards, and everybody was a group effort, but just kind of talk about you getting those off-chance rebounds with Janika taking care of Banks and everything else.
I think he told us before the game rebounding was key, and we rely on Janika a lot more than she knows, offensively and defensively. And Tierra's good. She's huge, and we knew, and they had, even their players that come off the bench can rebound. And the whole time he just kept saying, he was yelling, box out. I heard him yell at me a few times. But we knew we had to. I didn't know we won. That's probably the first time in a long time we won the boards. But he told us before the game that was the key, so it makes sense.
How much confidence does a win like this, winning the way you guys did, get yourselves going against tomorrow's game against the number 1 seed?
You're asking me or them?
Anybody?
They better answer, because I have no clue. I have no clue. This team has responded differently to almost everything that I would have expected them to respond to. They, they could take a lot of confidence from it, or they could take none. If it were me, I'd be going, yeah, look what we just did. We held the team to 40-something points in tournament. We stepped it up. We executed. We made shots. Let's pick that up. Let's go with it. Or they can go say, hey, let's go celebrate. We won a game in the tournament. Well, we didn't win anything. But I don't know. You have to ask these guys what kind of confidence that gives y'all.
What he said, we're gonna take it and run with it.
Just taking it.
Sorry, I should let them talk first. Anything else?